Rest up. We have more battles ahead. Yes? What did you need?
I noticed you tend to sharpen your sword and adjust your armor a lot.
Observant, aren't you? Maintaining my equipment is essential. Always have to be prepared for the unexpected. You'll never know when a bandit is next going to jump you, or an Oblivion eldritch monster for that matter.
Oblivion eldritch monster.
You've heard of the Oblivion crisis, haven't you? If not that, Skyrim has plenty of other eccentric hordes to throw at us. Giants, Draugr, the occasional dragon.
Speaking of being ready, could you maybe sharpen my sword or temper my armor?
Of course. Consider it a professional courtesy. Besides, I find the process calming. It's meditative, in a way. Like combat, but without the violence. Though I should mention, I only offer this service when we're out in the wilds. If we're in a city with a proper smithy, it's best to let the smiths handle it.
Forge me something.
Sure. What item would you like me to forge? You know your way with destruction magic. Good. Remember, a smart mouth can't save you when your head is on the floor. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather that everyone rambles on about.
Where do you come from anyway?
An isolated mountain region in High Rock. I'm not exactly a local here in Skyrim, though you could probably already tell that from my Breton appearance. I ended up here in Skyrim as it seems like it's the best place for mercenary work. And I don't think I'm wrong, seeing as we've been working together.
Your story about High Rock doesn't quite add up.
That's my business. Let's drop it, okay?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes?
How does not having a family in the typical sense feel for you?
No, family. I only ever had a father, and even now he's gone. It's complex for me, to say the least.
How do you cope with the absence of a traditional family?
I've learned to adapt, I guess. Find solace in the connections I can make. Like the one I have with you. Do you need something?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
I notice you kept an odd-looking flower in your bag. May I ask what it is?
It's called a lunatia. I don't believe there's a lot of those in Skyrim.
No, there aren't.
It's very special to me. This tear is the only memento I have of my father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's honestly all right. I've come to terms with what's happened.
What happened exactly?
I'd still rather not talk about it, if that's all right. You already know all that you need to know. He's dead, and now I'm trying to avenge him.
When did it happen?
I'm not sure. My considerable intelligence usually lets me keep track of things like this, but... I guess I was just existing, for lack of a better term, for a good deal of time after my father's death. For years, I'd say. For a while, I felt like I no longer had a purpose. He gave me motivation, but my purpose went away with him after he passed. Now I've resolved to have a new purpose, avenging his death. At least it's getting me out of the hay bed every morning.
Can you tell me more about lunar tears?
It's a flower that my father used to grow. I'm not sure where he got the seeds from, because they can't be found anywhere else in Tamriel. I just know that he told me that from where they're from, they're symbols of hope and renewal. That they represent the possibility of a better future, even in the midst of despair. And that's probably just horsewash. Arya was buried 6 feet under, along with all the ideals he had.
I have no more questions.
All right. What is it?
I need to trade some things with you.
Affirmative. Here's what I have.
Father? Father? Where are you?
Ashe, my finest creation.
Father, what happened? You're bleeding.
Father? What happened? You're bleeding!
Just a flesh wound. I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Need to rest.
Who did this to you?
Who did this to you?
Someone from the Dark Brotherhood. Just leave me be. Walk down a path I shouldn't have. Dealt with forbidden magics and knowledge. Stole from people I shouldn't have. It led to her death. but it also made you.
What are you saying? Who is she?
What are you saying? Who is she?
You don't understand. One day, I hope you will.
Just stay here. I'll get help.
Just stay here. I'll get help.
It's too late. Remember the flower I gave you. Cling to hope and renewal. Remember. Remember. Remember.
It is nice and warm in my home.
Yes? What did you need?
Hey, Ashe.
You saw that? My memories? How is that even possible? No, it can't be. Those are my memories. Deeply personal. Painful. You couldn't have. Perhaps it was a mistake to talk about him. It brings back too much. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Just forget what you saw. It wasn't real. It was just a dream.